under the light. Ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Dynamo and the Tropics. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose De Leon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Republic, the center fielder, Starling.
First pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Runner back safely. Marte on at first, nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
A ball and 2 strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit softly down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Marte off for second. In there, now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
1 out and a runner on second base. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
The set and the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Framber Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
And now in the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Puerto Rico, the center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Comes set with the 0-1. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Correa.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that brings up Javi Baez as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Baez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The 0-1 on its way.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Hernandez at second. Correa at first. 1 gone. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that case, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Well, there are 2 outs, so nothing's guaranteed, but when you can load the bases in the home half of the first, you've got to find a way to at least cash in 1. If this guy escapes this mess, his confidence is just going to grow as the game goes on.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The 2-0 down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Now to the plate, here is Eddie Rosario. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The set and the 2-0. Popped him up. VR is there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Puerto Rico leads this one 1-0. Here now is Juan Soto, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Juan Soto.
Now here's the first offering. swing and a line drive. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike now. Cruz stands at second with 2 gone. Slider laid off for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Willie Castro. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Nope. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And that's in there, 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
At the plate, Johnny Ferrara, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Hernandez.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Slow roller out to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Third baseman, number 1, Carlos. Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He collected a base hit his first time up. And now a pitch on the way.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
On the ground to third. Taken in by Machado. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and umpire Matthew Ross says he went around for strike 1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in Edwin Rios. First offering on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1 now. Hit back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And he's safe.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vázquez.
In now, Christian Vázquez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Rios at second with 2 down. Pitch is swung on and hit toward VR at second. He's got it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 2 full. Puerto Rico is on top 5-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First offering. Starling Marte is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Hard hit ball to short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball one here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. Rosario is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready now is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball one to start the at-bat. Runner at second here with one man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
Juan Soto is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Eloy Jimenez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. 3 runs already home here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-1 offering. Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. Puerto Rico is out in front 5-4. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And they start the 3rd inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Into the box now, Willie Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Johnny Ferrara.
So here is Johnny Ferrara. Tripled and later scored first time around.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
This one's down to 3rd. Machado is there. Over to VR. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Again, another foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Still 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Back goes Rosario, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's 1 away. 1 out, base is empty, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping up is Francisco Lindor. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here, but now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the AB now. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Juan Soto to the plate now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 3-1. 3-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. To the plate now, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1-for-2 in the ball game thus far. And good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Chop to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson.
Digging in will be Nelson Cruz. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Derek Rodriguez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Rodriguez.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Change up low. 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 now. Manny Machado would be next. He's set. The 3-0 offering. Line drive to left. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Javier Baez.
Here's the first pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. Grounded to first. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin Rios.
Next to hit, Edwin Rios. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. And the pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two and 1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
1 out, runner at first, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Soto makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied 5-5. Now at the plate, here is Manny Machado. He flew out in his last debut.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Next, here is Wilson Ramos. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Next up, Starling Marte. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Ramos leads off first with 1 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Looped out toward third, but he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. One and 0. Here it is. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez recovers, and that ends the inning. Christian Javier is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Digging in next, Willie Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Johnny Ferrara waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering is taken. Strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
So next to bat will be Johnny Ferrara. Now the first pitch. Castro, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
Now batting, center fielder, DK.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that misses. 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Here's the 2-2. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Luis Castillo, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Third baseman, number 1.
Into the box, Carlos Correa. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now an 8-5 ball game. Fernando Tatis Jr. will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. The pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Hits this one hard the other way. Baez has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan.
Next to dig in, Juan Soto. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Soto, base runner at first with 1 out. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Joe Jimenez comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Joe Jimenez.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And in steps Manny Machado. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
0-1 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Here it comes on 0-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. Second home run early in the year as they open up a 4-run lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting, the first
At
baseman.
the plate now, Edwin Rios. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Stepping in now, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now
next to hit is Eddie Rosario. Flew out last time up.
Rosario.
First offering pulled toward right center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Willie Castro.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Willie Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The runner scores from second.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ferrara.
To the plate now, Johnny Ferrara, and it's grounded just foul down the line. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Here's a drive out to left center field. And the runner from first comes around to score.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Brooks Raley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now another 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco.
In now, Francisco Lindor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
The 2-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a cut fastball here misses, down and in, ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
And now here is Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. 8th inning coming up. Puerto Rico leads it 13-5. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Now the 0-1. Ramos aboard here at first with nobody out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. A ball and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 1-2. From the stretch. Opposite field to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Next to stand
Jr.
in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 4 so far. Emilio Pagan takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Pagan.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Javier Baez.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the next to bat will be Edwin Rios. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Striding in is Christian Vasquez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First delivery to him. Baez leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching, Miguel Castro.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Out in front of it, strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Hit back up the middle. He's got it over to VR. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Fernando Tatis Jr. starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number one. Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. So now to the plate, Juan Soto. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Next, it'll be Emo Jimenez. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
13-5 at the end of all the action. Puerto Rico scored a lucky 13 in this one. Derek Rodriguez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.